Hey, Arc of New Jersey, it's Matthew Locascio back with another weekly edition of helpful health tips and exercises for you guys. I hope you are all having a wonderful fall. We're actually almost to winter time as we are now in our November sessions here, our November exercises. It's just amazing how quickly not just the seasons, but the year itself goes by. I just got used to putting 2023 onto dates, and now it's about to be 2024. But that's how life goes. The older you get, the quicker the fast forward button seems to be pushed. That being said, we are in the month that kicks off really the holiday season, though I'm sure a lot of us that have been eating leftover Halloween candy already feel like we're gaining the holiday weight. But we have Thanksgiving, obviously, coming up, and we have the other holidays coming up in December, and it's a lot of eating, and it's cold weather, and people don't get enough exercise. And it's important to be able to counteract all that calorie intake from the holidays with cardiovascular health, which is the best way really of working off the calories we're putting in our body. Myself, your trainer has had a lingering injured foot here for quite some time. And it's gotten progressively worse. Don't worry, I'm okay. But the point being that it's forced me to do a lot of things either seated or from a position where I can, work around my foot. So I thought, what a good idea for this month to be able to show you guys cardio exercises that you can do from a seated position. A lot of people don't have the luxury of doing things from a standing position for various reasons. So why not go through different cardio drills we could do from a seated, safe position. So with that being said, we're going to start with the first one of 4 today. And as always, before we get into this, I want to let you guys know, as I always do, that safety is the top priority. So please make sure that you are doing this safely, that you feel safe doing it, and if you don't, please stop. Please consult a professional. You can also feel free to contact us and consult us. We can always give you a different exercise, a variable, or it may be in your best interest to sit it out. With cardio, it raises the heart rate, which is a good thing, but we don't want it to dangerous levels. So if you feel yourself too short of breath, like your heart's racing too fast, if you're feeling dizzy, anything like that, you need to stop immediately. And please drink plenty of water, okay? So the first one we're going to do, and you can reach us at IHT, by the way, at 908-875-3241. info@inhometrainermatt.com or inhometrainermatt.com through the contact portal, and we will help you with any questions or concerns about this or any exercises. But let's start with our favorite. I know what your favorite is. You know what your favorite is. We do it every Friday class, and it's by far the most popular exercise. I think it's the most popular exercise with all my clients. And that is, of course, boxing. Like the way I did that. I'll do it again. So the biggest thing with this is I want you to have fun. I want you to do it at your own pace. And I'm not Mick from Rocky. I'm not going to, make you do anything crazy here. I just want you to punch. Now, I just throw jabs. If you've seen the classes, Simon throws haymakers. Steven's throwing crazy uppercuts and jabs. Everyone has their own unique preference. That's okay, as long as you're doing it safely. Don't swing when there's anything close by that you can hit. Be cautious of your surroundings, and don't throw your shoulder, don't throw your shoulder out punching, but have fun with it, okay? So here we go. From a seated position, I'm just going to go left, right, and I'm going to alternate my punches here. I'm keeping my hands up towards my face, which does help It keeps everything in a nice linear fashion, nice line. It also helps work the triceps because we're keeping our arms up rather than letting them rest in between. I'm going at a nice pace. You can go slower if you need to. A 1, 2, 1, 2. If you want to go a little faster, you can. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. But go at your pace. Go at what feels good for you. How many punches should I start with? Wow, what a great question, rhetorical Matt. I would say 50. I would say 50 is a good marker. If you've never done it before, I'd start with 20 or 30 total. If you've done this before in our Friday classes, or you do cardio on the regular, I would say anywhere between 50 to 100 punches is good. You can also go by a clock timer and set it to 30 seconds, a minute, up to 2 minutes. I would not go past that the first time. I would keep it within that 2-minute mark, and I would honestly start around 30 seconds, see how you feel, and go from there. Like I always say, you can always add more. Oh, I'm dropping my hands. That's how you get knocked out. You can always add more. Can't take back what you've already done, right? So we don't want you feeling too hurt the next day. And again, we want you to be safe and healthy with this. So make sure you're being healthy. My old boxing coach would hate how untucked my elbows are. I'm supposed to squeeze them in. You don't have to do that at home. Just an old habit from my boxing days. All right. I'm going to do a couple more here for video's sake time. I did not count, but make sure you are counting at home. Let's say 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Great job. An easy way to count, if you do the counting, is to count every second punch. So pick a hand and just count every second punch and then times it by 2, or you can count by 2s. Or just count as you go. I don't know. I was never good at math. I was a history major. But I know this. You should enjoy it. And again, deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. No matter how fast you're punching, make sure you're taking deep, normal breaths. If you breathe fast, you'll hyperventilate. So no matter what pace you're doing, deep, slow breaths. Remember that. Enjoy it and don't knock anyone out. And we'll see you next week with our next installment of I Didn't Give Thanksgiving. Don't look like a turkey for Thanksgiving. How about that? We'll work on it. Have a great weekend, Ark.